wiggly. With science.
The Great Ice Age Adventure. Brr! Welcome, adventurers! Are you ready to journey into the past? Not just a little while back, but tens of thousands of years ago when the world was a very different place. Today we're diving into the Great Ice Age Adventure. Imagine Earth covered in ice, giant furry creatures roaming the land, and humans trying to survive in a world that's as wild as it gets. So grab your imagination, bundle up in your warmest coat, and let's travel back to the Ice Age. Chapter 1: The Frozen World. Close your eyes and picture this. It's freezing cold and huge glaciers stretch across the land, shining bright under the sunlight. These glaciers are like frozen rivers, so big and heavy that they carve valleys and shape mountains as they move. During the Ice Age, almost half of the Earth was covered in ice. Even places that are warm today, like parts of the United States and Europe, were icy cold back then. The people who lived during this time had to be super tough. They didn't have cozy houses or warm jackets like we do. Instead, they had to make their own shelters and clothing to survive. Let's meet some of these Ice Age humans and see how they did it. Chapter 2: Meeting the Ice Age Humans. The people of the Ice Age were resourceful. Imagine a family huddled together in a cave, a fire crackling in the center. They're wrapped in warm furs made from animals they hunted. These early humans didn't have stores to buy things from, so they made everything they needed. They used stone tools to scrape animal skins into soft leather for clothing, and to carve bones into needles for sewing. Now, let's peek outside their cave. See that group of people? They're building something amazing, a hut made entirely from mammoth bones. That's right, giant bones from woolly mammoths. They cover the hut with animal hides to keep the icy wind out. It's their version of a cozy home. Chapter 3: The Incredible Animals. The Ice Age wasn't just about ice, it was also home to some of the most amazing creatures ever. Let's meet a few of them. Look over there, a woolly mammoth. It's like an elephant, but much bigger and covered in thick, shaggy fur. They used their long, curved tusks to dig through snow for food. Now listen closely. Hear that growl? That's a saber-toothed cat. It's a giant predator with huge, sharp teeth, perfect for hunting. But don't worry, they're not interested in us. We're just visitors. And high in the sky, do you see that enormous bird? It's a teratorn, a bird with a wingspan wider than a car. It's circling, searching for food. The Ice Age was a time of giants, and humans had to be clever and brave to share the land with these incredible creatures. Chapter 4: The Hunt. Surviving the Ice Age meant finding food, and that wasn't easy. Let's join a group of hunters on their most exciting mission, hunting a woolly mammoth. The hunters move quietly, creeping through the snowy forest. They're carrying spears tipped with sharp stone points. The mammoth is grazing nearby, using its trunk to pull up frozen grass. The hunters work together, spreading out in a circle. They need to be careful and smart. One brave hunter throws his spear and it hits the mammoth. The rest of the group quickly joins in, and after a long, difficult hunt, they succeed. It's a big moment, not just for food, but for survival. The mammoth will provide meat, fur for clothing, and bones for tools. Nothing goes to waste. Chapter 5: Art in the Ice Age. After a long day of hunting, let's go back to the cave. But wait! What's that on the walls? It's art! Ice Age humans weren't just survivors. They were also artists. They painted pictures of animals like mammoths, bison, and deer. Some people think the paintings were part of rituals to bring good luck for hunting. Others believe they were a way to tell stories or even teach kids about the animals. What do you think? Imagine sitting around the fire, listening to stories about brave hunters and magical beasts, with the flickering light making the paintings come alive. Doesn't it feel like being part of something special? Chapter 6: The End of the Ice Age. As time went on, the Earth began to warm up. The glaciers started melting, and the frozen world slowly changed. Animals like mammoths and saber-toothed cats disappeared. Humans had to adapt again, learning to farm and build villages. The end of the Ice Age was the beginning of a new chapter for humans. It paved the way for us to become who we are today. But the stories and spirit of the Ice Age live on in the caves, tools, and art left behind. And that, my friends, is the story of the Great Ice Age adventure. It was a time of bravery, creativity, and discovery. The people of the Ice Age were survivors and storytellers, and their legacy still inspires us. So the next time you feel the cold, think of the Ice Age humans huddled around their fires, dreaming big and conquering a frozen world. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, history is one big, amazing story just waiting to be told. Hey there, there, Wiggly Whiz crew! If you're having fun, and we know you do, please click like and subscribe. Join the science magic. Don't miss a single wiggly moment. Hit that bell, and let's explore together.